What's up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? What it do? 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 What's crack-a-lacking out there? How are y'all feeling? He said Michael Jackson is in Puerto Rico. Let me know where y'all are coming in from, man. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. We here. Pull up, pull up. What up? He said my poor king. That's funny. That's hilarious. Shout out to Las Vegas. Las Vegas in the house. What up? What up? Let me get this post ready for y'all because these guys are just a joke. I got to tell you. These guys are just a pack of jokers. So, yeah, let me pull up this. Where's the post at? Okay, cool. While y'all are tuning in, let me just see if they have this on NBA on ESPN. I know they did. These clowns. I'm sure they did. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Oh, yeah, we got it. Even better. Even better. Even better. Even better. Let me send this to my group chat. Florida in the building. Brooklyn. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What else we got? Orlando in the building. Arkansas in the crib. Washington State. Boston. Dallas. PG County as always. Jamaica. Brooklyn. What up to Brooklyn? The Boogie Down. Columbia here. What up? BX Borough. Yeah, right. I ain't reading that. VA, Greece, Italy. Tijuana. The Bay Area. What up to y'all, man? Shout out to Houston as well in the building. Montreal. All right, man. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, y'all know, for those of y'all that's been a part of the Dreamers Pro family, at least since the beginning of this season, haven't we been saying on the show here? Haven't I been saying that I was dreading the day this guy would come back to the team? Was I not saying that? I said that these guys were actually looking good. They were out there looking like the damn Beach Boys. They were playing well. Everything was going fine, right? And I said to myself, when this guy comes back, I have a fear that he's going to ruin the chemistry. Then he comes back, and the window that he decided to come back in is when the Lakers were playing the Utah Jazz in back-to-back games. LeBron comes back his first game, and I think he scored 10 points and 11 assists. After that performance, Swaggy P went on Gil's Arena and said, after that performance that LeBron James put up, that made him the greatest player of all time because he saw LeBron score 10 points and 11 rebounds. That made him the GOAT in Swaggy P's eyes. Then, Winnie the Pooh, lowlights. This dude went and produced the show. I've been looking for the video. I can't find it. I think Son deleted it. He deleted that video faster than 50 Cent deleted them posts about T.I.'s wife. I can't find the video, but I do remember watching it. And this dude said, oh, LeBron James gives the Lakers something that they never had before. That's what that honey bear said. That's what Winnie the Pooh said. And everybody was up there twerking it up. Oh, LeBron is going to be back and he's going to be doing this and blah, 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 blah. But then we started to watch some of the games, and I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. You can see that something is off with this. Even J.J. Redick said it. He said we lost it. Whatever it is that we had, we lost it. And it became clear that the Lakers were a different team with this guy on the court. Then we did multiple shows. Maybe y'all remember. Didn't I do the shows where we're talking? We even read from the article from heavy.com where it said, when the Lakers were without LeBron and Marcus Smart was in the starting lineup with Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and whoever else they had, the Lakers had a 108 defensive rating. 108. And when LeBron came back, they were giving up about 116 points per game. They became worse as a defense. We said this for months. For months. The other thing I said was, y'all remember it. I said, Luka and Reeves works. We saw that. They were the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, even though they had a light schedule. We saw that. We also saw in games when Reeves was playing by himself without Luka and LeBron, he had that 50-point game, 55-point game. And we saw games when Reeves was out, Luka could somehow find a way to win with that unit. But then we also saw LeBron and Luka Doncic play together, and they were a 500 team barely. We saw LeBron and Reeves play together, and they were a losing team. So what happened? We got a bunch of stuff to get to. They were talking about it today on ESPN, but I want to get to another stat before that. So this is what they said on ESPN. When all three play together, they're not a good team. This is Brian Windhorst. Brian Windhorst must get paid at least $1 million a year. At least $1 million. It took these guys until damn near March to figure out that Luka, LeBron, and Reeves is a bad combination. It took him till damn near March to figure that out. And the reason they struggle to figure that out was because all they do on that network is twerk it up. We all could see what the problem was, but no one wanted to admit it. So we just started acting like, oh, it's this guy. Oh, that's the problem. No, LeBron has been the problem. So let me show y'all a stat. There's a stat that came out before I get to this Brian Windhorst post. Let me show y'all a stat here. Where's the stat at? This is from, what account is this from? This is from Buckets or whatever. Look at this stat right here, guys. Look at this. Luka Doncic's net rating with Reeves is 4.6, meaning they win on an average of 4 point. They're winning by a margin of 4.6. The net rating with LeBron and Reeves is 5.3. The net rating with LeBron and Luka is 5.7. Let's go to the next page. The Lakers' two-man lineup data shows Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves both perform better without LeBron James on the court. Luka plus Reeves, 4.6 net rating, 8th. LeBron plus Reeves, -5, 25th. LeBron plus Luka, -5.7 net rating, 26. We all knew this in like December. We were talking about this in the independent space in December. But the people in media, they were trying to act like, oh, I don't understand. You don't understand what the problem is? The Lakers were the number 2 seed before this guy got back. Now, all of a sudden, they're in jeopardy of becoming a play-in team. Anybody that watched this team before LeBron returned, you could tell the whole chemistry has changed. I've been saying this. I'm not the only one, but I'm going to speak for myself. And I'm going to toot my own horn. Let those that said it as well, let them toot their own horns. I have been saying this. So let's listen to Brian Windhorst today earn some of his money, finally, because now he said this. But I want y'all to pay attention to something. Brian Windhorst, given the twerking ass LeBron guy he is, he will still find a way. I want y'all to listen to this, to still twerk it up for LeBron James. Listen to this sound here. Let me play it for y'all. Where is it at?
Here's their big issue. Their big issue is so Austin Reeves came back about 8 games ago from his injury. Luka missed some time in there, but when Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves play together, they're just not a good team. And I mean, they've been leaning on the fact that injuries over the last 2 seasons have prevented them from really having a lot of time together. But the data is just the data, okay? When Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic play together, when it's just the two of them out there, the Lakers are an excellent team. When all three of them play out there, they're not. So it's actually a 20-point difference. If you look at every 100 possessions, if it's just Luka and Reeves, or it's the three of them, here's their big 20-point spread between how the Lakers play over 100 possessions. Okay, I could go more into the detail. That's just the way it is. They're one of the worst offensive teams in the league when those three guys are out there together. And that's crazy. You say, how can that be? These three guys are all scorers. The problem is they all relatively do the same thing. They all need the ball in their hands. And they've worked on it. LeBron's worked off of the ball to learn how to play off the ball. The three of them don't work well together. When it's just LeBron out there by himself, guys, they're a very good team. Here's their big issue.
Did Brian Windhorst just say, when is just LeBron out there, they're a very good team? When was that? When it was just LeBron and they're a very good team? When was that? When the hell did that happen? At what point this season? LeBron has had maybe 1 or 2 games, maybe 3 games this year where he played by himself? What are we talking about? But I want to get to a larger conversation. Appreciate you guys for being a part of the chat, the live. Let me pull up the post again. The original post. Y'all heard what Brian Windhorst had to say. Look at the original post here. This is the data, guys. Luka Reeves, net rating of 4.6. LeBron Reeves, negative 5.3. Luka LeBron, negative 5.7. I want to pull up a stat here. I don't know if they'll have it. Where will have what website will have this? Let me see if we can pull up this stat here, because I want to know. Let me see. The Lakers. Where is it at? I want to see. Can we go to the Lakers themselves? Do they have a page? Cool. This is the Lakers page. Can we look at the roster? Yes, we can. I want to see something. I want to understand just how bad. Oh, okay, it's the roster. Let me look at their stats. Teams. Let me look at the stats. All right, cool. Okay, they don't have the player stats. Let me see. Roster. All right. Matter of fact, let me go to basketballreference.com for a second. I want to see something. Lakers stats. Let's go to Basketball Reference and let's look at this team stats for a second. The roster. Okay, this is the 25-26 season. Let's see if we can find a box plus minus here. Can we find it? No, we cannot. I don't know where to find it at unless I search the players individually. But as far as I know, maybe NBA.com has it. As far as I know, LeBron has a negative box plus minus on the season. A negative box plus minus on the season. Meaning what? While he's on the floor, he is contributing to losing more than everybody else. But I want to get to a larger conversation. Weren't they talking about LeBron James possibly coming back next year? If we know these stats, the Lakers don't know these stats. Can somebody make an argument as to why the Lakers would bring LeBron James back next year when we have this data right here? They're a losing team with this guy on the court. But then the Lakers are going to consider bringing him back if he would accept. Wasn't it Brian Windhorst that was saying, oh, the Lakers could definitely bring LeBron back. It would have to take less money. But the question nobody asked was, why would the Lakers want to bring him back? Why? Why would they want to do that? No one in the chat can answer this for me. Why would they want LeBron to come back? For what reason? What basketball reason could it be? You said money? Money? What kind of money? What kind of money? Money in terms of what? They have Luka Doncic. When he came to the Lakers, first year he had the number one selling jersey. You think they can't sell tickets? Why would they want him back? He adds nothing to this team at all. In the sense that LeBron has no impact on winning anymore. That's the problem. You're looking at the data, and everybody, what did I say on the last live or the other live that we did? I said when all of these, before All-Star break or whatever, I said when they all come back, we all know what the result is going to be, which is you're going to have LeBron, Reeves, and Luka in the starting lineup, and they're going to keep losing, as they have been doing, and they will continue to do. LeBron has a shout out to Turo. LeBron has a total box plus minus of negative 45. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. So there is no reason. I see no scenario the Lakers offer LeBron a contract this summer. I see no scenario. And if they do, you know they have a bunch of Neanderthals working in their front office. And let me tell you why, even if he took less money, why I still think it would be a bad idea. Let me tell you why. Even if LeBron took less money, let's say he signed for the veteran minimum. The veteran minimum. Some of y'all will be like, well, okay, from a fiscal standpoint, that kind of makes sense. There's only one problem. The problem is this. Even if LeBron signs for the veteran minimum, they're going to be playing him starters minutes. They're going to try to play him 30 plus minutes a game. So irrespective of how much money you're saving on the court, you're still going to get more of the same. Now, if you told me maybe he would consider coming off the bench, then I'll say, okay, well, maybe now you have something. But I want to get into the larger conversation. Y'all remember when there was this conversation out there of benching Austin Reeves? Y'all remember that? You remember when that was a conversation on the Game Over or Game Ending, whatever the hell that podcast is? You remember when Gilbert Arenas spoke about benching Austin Reeves? And they tried to make that into a conversation of benching Austin Reeves. Please, based on the data here, what would be the argument to bench Reeves? Looking at what we're looking at here, who should come off the bench? Look at it right here. Looking at the data, who needs to come off the bench? Or better yet, who needs to be off the team entirely? He said, you call it, Charles, and the team does not look happy playing. I told you. I said this last year. This was going to happen. Before this guy came back, you could literally see the enthusiasm. I enjoyed watching the Lakers play. I did. They played with the joy. They played with the chemistry. All of that is gone. It's gone. Now it's about narrative. Remember when I said before LeBron, I'm like, y'all notice there haven't been any narratives in the news about the Lakers, even when they lost a game here and there. We weren't talking about narratives and all. Then all of a sudden this guy comes back. All of a sudden these narratives begin. And if they could, they would reach for that old line, which is, oh, LeBron needs more help, but they can't. They would love to do it and say, oh, he doesn't have enough help, but they can't because when he came to the team, they were already winning. So they can't use that excuse. But if they could, they would love to. Let's talk about what happened today. We haven't been going live as much on this channel. We got a lot of stuff to do here. So let's cover some ground. Let's talk. We here. You know what I mean? We here. I'm not in a hurry. Last night, the Lakers lost to the Orlando Magic. Right? At the end of the game, the last play the Lakers drew was Luka. I believe, if I remember the play correctly, maybe at times the cover-up is worse than the crime itself. ESPN blacking out all of LeBron's many flaws is pitiful. Appreciate the super chat and support, fam. Luka gets the ball, I believe off of a pick or something, if my memory serves me right. But they immediately try to trap him out of the pick. For whatever reason that no one knows, Luka, instead of shooting immediately, tried to set his shot. And once he was getting trapped, for those of you who remember the footage, what happened after Luka got trapped? If you go back and watch the footage, Luka was still trying to find a way to score. But on his left-hand side, you have someone doing, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. LeBron was calling for the ball. He was calling for it. A grenade is when you're not even looking. It's like catch, and you catch it, you don't expect it. This dude was calling for the ball. Luka passes him the ball out of the double team. LeBron does some kind of Shoryuken, reverse Shoryuken, turnaround, whatever, and he almost banked the shot in off the glass, and he missed. And the conversation turned into, oh, why didn't Luka shoot? Why didn't Luka shoot? And I'm sitting there saying to myself, wait a minute. If that had been LeBron James and Luka was the one that wasn't being trapped, y'all would have said LeBron made the right play. We can go back and look at a ton of occasions in the past when LeBron has done this very thing, and y'all call it him making the right play. But now, when he passed it to LeBron and he missed, because they didn't want to deal with the fact that Son missed that shot, they wanted to focus on Luka taking the last shot. Since when did you LeBron fans become so obsessed with taking the last shot? Y'all don't care. Appreciate the super chat, fam. Y'all don't care. All y'all talk about is, oh, we're making the right play. Did you notice how everyone in sports media criticized Luka today? It's a script. Everyone. There were at least 5 or 6 shows with the exact same talking point. How is it possible that everybody has the same opinion, regardless of the network? Regardless of the network, everyone had the same talking point. Now, all of a sudden, Luka is the problem. And I do have my doubts about Luka Doncic. But let's be for real here. We weren't having these conversations early this season to start. Now, all of a sudden, we're having them. And I submit to you the reason why this guy needs to leave this team. Now, the people in media are not going to say it. They're not. Most of them are either Clutch affiliated, so they're not. They're even trying to mess with my channel. You know what I mean? They're even trying to mess with my channel. But the good thing is I don't care because the platform is big enough. And we just going to keep producing. They trying to mess with my channel too. Y'all see it. But it's all good. I ain't complaining. The channel is big enough to get the message out. It's all good. I ain't whining a bitch and moaning about it. It's all good. Shout out to Turo. He said, I'm starting to believe that Luka intentionally passed it to LeBron because he sees the media bullying on him. That's possible, Turo, and appreciate the support. But I just think if you look at Luka's demeanor, Luka don't want to play with this dude, bro. Luka don't want to play with that dude. He don't want to play with him. And dare I say, nobody wants to play with. Forget about the pregame, whatever the hell that stuff is that they're doing. I don't know what the hell those guys, I don't even know how they have the time to rehearse all of that, but whatever. That pregame stuff, I don't think he wants to play with them. I don't think so. And I think Mark Walters is looking at this team and saying, this guy got to go. They got to go. I will be stunned if LeBron is a Laker next. I will be stunned because there will be no basketball reason for this guy to still be a Laker. LeBron has good numbers for his age. LeBron plays enough defense for his age. Shouldn't he be retired then for his age? The season is over. The season is over. I said it. Appreciate the comment. I said it. I told y'all this. I said it wasn't going to work. When you had Nick Young calling LeBron the GOAT after a 10 and 11 point game performance, and Winnie the Pooh, low lights, whatever he calls himself these days, I don't know, talking about LeBron is giving the Lakers something they never had before and is smiling, and we're all looking at his 4,000 teeth in his mouth. These dudes are ready to jump off the bridge for this dude. Now you can't find him. You can't find them. Where are all of these dudes that was twerking it up and lathering each other with honey, talking about, oh, LeBron to go, he going to come back, he going to show y'all what he got, and he going, whoa, and where y'all at? Where y'all at? You can't find them. Where are all of these videos and where y'all at? I can't find y'all. Did you see Skip's video saying LeBron purposely misfired the shot and over-exaggerated it? I didn't see that. But all I know is that I told y'all. The numbers don't lie, folks. Look at the numbers. This is not hate. These are the numbers. And you didn't even need these numbers to understand that this team was better off with. You didn't even need these numbers. This is why I sit up there and laugh at these guys, because all this guy's careers turned into at this point is maybe once or twice a week you have some breakaway dunk, do some other crazy stuff, and that's the week. And they've gotten their fill for the week. LeBron is old, but it's normal to be old. No one is shaming him for being old. No one is. I'm certainly not. He's old. When you go from dunking the ball from damn near the free throw line to airballing layups, son, it's time to pack it up. This man is airballing layups. Layups. When did you ever think you would see LeBron airball a layup? I've never seen it before. Never in my life. And then you have these guys telling you, oh, just appreciate it. Just appreciate it. Bro, y'all are overdoing it now. One of my favorite movies of all time, Casino Royale. I love the movie, Casino Royale. Or The Dark Knight, my favorite movie of all time. My favorite movie. But if you made me watch The Dark Knight every day for 1 month, I'll be fed up of that movie. I'll be fed up. Not because the movie is bad, but my God, I've seen it already. I've seen it already. You want me to watch this shit every day? Nah, it's a great movie, but y'all are still trying to make me watch it every day. No, bro, no. I'm not like something is not wrong with me. I'm not watching it every day. I'm not. He's old. Pack it up, bro. You ain't got nothing more interesting to do apart from playing basketball. He said you mad. I'm not mad about nothing. I'm just passionate. Mad about what? What am I mad about? Mad about what? What's to be mad about? I already told you this season was going to be a wash, and y'all can see it. You already knew it was going to be a wash. And look at it. And now let's get to that damn JJ Redick. Let's talk about that damn JJ Redick. We did a show about 4 days ago, 3-4 days ago, where I said that JJ Redick needs to be fired. I said that. Some of y'all said, "Oh man, that's an over exaggeration, man. Why you want them to fire JJ Redick for, man? Come on, man. You over exaggerating, cuzzo. Come on, man. Knock it off, Lord. Knock it off. Knock it off. Come on, man. Why you want them to?" The only reason LeBron is still playing is because he's obsessed with being better and getting more championships than Michael Jordan. Bro, those days are gone. The championship days are over. We're done with that. Those days are gone. But anyway, why did I say the Lakers should fire JJ Redick? The reason I said the Lakers should fire JJ Redick are few. Number one, he seems to have zero effect, absolutely zero effect on changing the behavior of Luka Doncic in terms of Luka's crying, moaning, whining, and lack of effort. He has zero impact on Luka. Zero. The last time I saw JJ Redick and Luka, they were talking about who had nicer jackets. That's the first problem. And that's a problem for the Lakers, Luka's behavior. Number two, and dare I say the biggest reason he should be fired, JJ has still not found it within him to bring LeBron off the bench. He has not been willing to make the tough call yet. We all know the answer to this problem. We all know it. What's the answer? Reeves and Luka should be in the starting lineup. Insert Marcus Smart in the starting lineup. And now it may be too late because the team's chemistry is shot. Bring LeBron off the bench, play him 15 to 20 minutes per game. JJ is unwilling to do that, and therefore, I think that is a fireable offense. Do you know why I think that's a fireable offense? Because of this. This says Luka and Reeves are the best combination. And we already know what they are when all three of them are together. So what this would tell me is remove the variable that's not working. But since JJ is unwilling to do that, he's a lousy coach. He's a mediocre coach that somehow, some way found himself in the best coaching gig, one of the best coaching jobs in the world of sports. Not just in the NBA. He has one of the best coaching jobs in the world of sports. In anywhere in the world, he has one of the best jobs. And he got that job with zero experience. It's unheard of. It's unheard of. Unheard of. Now, some people are saying, oh, well, if he brings him LeBron off the bench, LeBron kind of got him hired and all of this and this and this and this. Bro, if that's what you worried about, you worried about saving that relationship, bro, you could be fired soon. You worried about LeBron got you the job, you could get fired trying to save LeBron's ego. Let me read this comment here. He says, LeBron has some CDs on the Lakers. That's the only explanation. Somebody said, what about LeBron fans? Y'all already know what I think about LeBron fans. I ain't got nothing else to say. Who's establishing this team's culture? JJ Redick is for damn sure no Eric Spoelstra. He's definitely not Ime Udoka. The Lakers would, if you went to the Lakers and said, we would give you Ime Udoka for JJ Redick, they will throw JJ Redick in a trash can for Ime Udoka. They would throw him in the trash can for Ime Udoka. Quite literally. They would take him and his hair gel and everything and throw his ass in a dustbin. Why? Because at least when you have a guy like Ime Udoka, he's not there to be your friend and kiss your ass. How many clips can you pull up this season of Ime Udoka? Man, you know, Kevin Durant, man, he's an all-timer. He's unbelievable. God damn. Kevin Durant, did you see how he made? No, he's a coach. I'm here to coach you, not suck you off. If the Lakers had a coach like Ime Udoka, none of this would be happening. Because first of all, they would be playing defense. They would be. That's the kind of coach they need. And Ime Udoka, someone that will get these guys to play defense and chew out his superstar. And Luka plays no defense, man. Luka plays no defense. What about the GQ Men's Magazine? What do you call it? Photo shoot and all of that. And I'm not here body shaming Luka, because we all have, some of us have our challenges with weight. I used to be a slim nigga, but I'm working on getting it back. It ain't easy, but my circumstances are different. We're not gonna get into that, you heard? We're not gonna get into that. The point I'm making is, what happened to Luka's diet? What happened to Luka? Pretty soon, Luka gonna be looking like me. What happened to Luka? Son was looking cut. He was looking lean. Son was looking lean. Now all of a sudden, he back to looking like what we knew. And what Luka's doing by putting on that weight is, beyond the fact that it's affecting his game, which it is, because I believe that extra weight he's putting on is making it difficult for him to actually stand up, get off the floor, run back on defense, switch, keep sweat. Like, you need to be light on your feet to do that. Beyond all of that, he's making himself a target by the media. Because the minute the media start noticing, oh, wait a minute, Luka looks as chunky as he did before, now he's inviting the criticism. He's inviting it. Now, what Luka does to gain weight, I don't know. I don't know how it is possible for Luka Doncic to gain weight physically. I don't know how he does that. How can you gain weight when you're playing? Oh, shout out to me. When you're playing basketball every other day, you practice. Mitch said beer. How much beer are you drinking? How much? Think how much calories you think an NBA player burns a day or in a week? How much are you drinking? Unless you're telling me he's a freaking buccaneer or a damn pirate or a drunkard. How much is he drinking? What is he eating? It's one thing if you eat a lot and you exercise a lot. I was like that when I used to work out all day long. I go run for an hour, sprint, do all of that. Come back, eat like 3 plates of rice. The scale would never move. I'll just be the same. Because I'll be working out, but then eating a lot. In his case, he's an NBA player. So how is he gaining this weight? An NBA player burns 4. So how are you gaining this weight? What are you eating? The table? So when I look at Luka, I'm even confused at how he's gaining weight. I'm confused. No, maybe we got some fitness guys in the comments. Maybe y'all are breaking down to me. How is this possible? How is he gaining weight? Yes, he may be overeating a lot. And where does he find the time to eat all his food? Where is he eating this food? What is he eating? Do you know how hard it is to gain weight as a professional athlete? Like fat? What are you doing? He said Sizzler. He said Pete. He said halftime. Oh my God. I don't understand what it gotta be, bro. I can't figure it out. Unless he's knocking back them. I don't know how he's doing it. I really don't understand what this guy eats that will cause him to put on this weight. I really don't know. When y'all think about it from a day-to-day level, think about how much, unless for Luka to be gaining weight, you're burning thousands of calories in a game. That means you must be eating what? 6,000 calories a day? How are you eating 6,000 calories a day? Not even. How do you eat 5,000 calories? What are you eating? He said drinking beers. How many calories is in beer? Did this guy have a freaking brewery in his freaking house? He said the buffet. I don't know, man. He said, I think it's drinking. If it's drinking, I don't know how much. And if it is drinking, Luka's not a serious person. Because Luka Doncic should not be drinking to this extent in the regular season. You got to have more discipline than that. If Luka can't show the discipline during the season, man, in the summertime, he's going to look like a damn balloon. Seriously. He's going to come back looking like a damn blimp. So if that's going to be the case, that's already a reason for the Lakers. I'm being serious. That's already a reason for the Lakers to consider, if they can, this is going to be controversial, if the Lakers can get off of Luka and get like an Ant-Man, I'm making that trade immediately. If you told me today, would you trade Luka Doncic for Anthony Edwards, I would trade him in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I would. Ant may not be the playmaker that Luka is. He has the stamina. He can score. He will put pressure on the rim, and he's going to play defense. You ain't got to worry about that. He's going to play defense. And whatever star they plan on pairing with Luka is going to be someone that is his opposite. He said, I mean, Darvin Ham really did not want Bronny on the team, but because Clutch had such a grip, hold it cost him his job. Now we have the data on LeBron is a problem child, and his Make-A-Wish kid is too. I don't know. Did I say John Moran or Anthony? No, Anthony Edwards. I didn't say John Moran. No, John Moran, hell no. John Moran, hell no. John Moran. Y'all crazy? You want John Moran on the Lakers? What? Man, y'all better not let John Moran nowhere near close to the Lakers. Nowhere near close to the Lakers. What? Nowhere near close to the Lakers. That would be the worst city for him to go to. Literally. And I know Memphis is bad off. But bro, don't send him. He said, good idea. John, LA, that's a horrible idea. That's a horrible idea. You go out there trying to do all of that stuff, riding around the city and all of that, bro. It ain't going to work out for you, man. It's not going to work out for you. Before you know it, they're going to be extorting that dude. Because you know they're going to do it. Before you know it, they're going to be extorting his ass. So I would just steer clear of that. Charles, if the Mavericks, man, Turo out here, he out here dropping a bag on me, son. Appreciate the support, man. Charles, if the Mavericks ultimately win a title with Cooper Flag, okay, hold on, where did it go? With Cooper Flag, does the basketball world owe Nico Harrison a huge apology? Man, I probably indirectly, but the way they're doing Nico Harrison, man, they probably not going to even let him into an NBA arena at this point, man. Nico, man, I'm sure Nico Harrison is somewhere saying, you just wait. I guarantee you Nico is somewhere saying, I will be proven right at the end. I trust me, I think Nico is somewhere saying, watch, just wait and see. Even on the unemployment line, he's still going to be saying that. I think Nico Harrison still thinks he made the right decision to trade Luka, and I think he thinks that Luka will backfire on the Lakers down the line. I think he still believes that. For them to go as far as they didn't even want to give him the money. They didn't. He said Nico didn't draft Cooper. Well, some people are saying that a little quid pro quo. I can't even say the damn word. quid pro. Y'all get what I'm saying? Went down. Where it's like, you give us Luka, we boost the ratings, get the Lakers popping again. Then all of a sudden, you're just going to miraculously end up with the number one pick. If anybody thinks that's a coincidence, I got a bridge that I can sell to you. If you believe that that is a coincidence, you are bugged out, bro. What are the chances? And I don't mean this in a racial way, but let's just be freaking for real here. Luka Doncic, I know Dallas got a lot of black folks too, but he fit in with the Dallas Mavericks as a white guy. I'm not trying to be racist. Y'all get the point. We all understand what I'm saying. They lose him. Then they end up with the number one pick, and the next person they sign is Cooper Flagg, who's another white guy, and both of them can play. I'm not making it a race. Y'all get the point that I'm in. What are the chances of all of that going down? What are the chances of, like, let's just be for, what are the chances of that perfectly working out? Come on. Come on. Come on. Who are we kidding here? We all know that that's what it was. So Dallas, and we're going to have to see what Cooper Flagg turns into in the future, and whether or not he has the upside of Luka Doncic, we'll wait and see. But come on, it's obvious. What are you talking about? It's obvious. Come on, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it, man. Come on. It looked too obvious. He said, stop the conspiracy theories. I think that's what happened. So I don't even think it's a conspiracy. I think that's what happened. Luka plays no defense, but imagine being asked to be better in something you have never been good at. When you return, you get a 43-year-old and a random guy in the bench with a guarantee. He said in a random, he didn't even call Bronny's name. He said a random guy on the bench. He said in a rando on the bench. Bro, man, look, I said it before. Appreciate the comment. I said it before. He said LeBron. I said it. I said it before. He said a sim character. Oh my God. Bro, y'all are diabolical. He said a sim character. Anyway, man, I said it before. If Luka Doncic signed that contract extension with the intention of playing into the future with LeBron James, then you know Luka's not a serious bro. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. As I was saying, I just saw a comment from Turola. What the hell is going on in the chat? All I saw was Turo, right? Time zones prove the earth isn't flat. Turo, who are you arguing with in the chat? Hold on, what the hell is going on? I'm literally getting my point across, and all I see from Turo is time zones prove that the earth isn't flat. So who are you arguing with in the chat? Who's saying that somebody's saying the earth is flat? What are we doing? Hold on, what is going on here? What are y'all fighting about in the chat? He said, do we need data? The video footage is available. Y'all arguing about if the earth is Yo, what is going on in the chat, man? Turon says someone said something about the earth being. Oh my God, man. I'm sorry, man. I was in the middle of my thought, and all I saw was something, the earth is flat. I just busted out laughing. Kyrie, how did that even enter this account? he said Kyrie's burner account. But seriously, how did that enter the conversation? How did we get to the earth is flat? What were y'all talking about? How did that even start? Hold on. Go watch. He said, is the earth flat too, bro? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know how y'all got that started. But anyway, he said, y'all still think the earth is flat, dum-dums? But nobody thinks the earth is flat, man. No, come on, you can't be serious. He said Team USA versus Team Flat World. Nah, I don't believe this. Hold on. Do people actually think the Earth is flat? Put a one in the chat if you think the Earth is flat. Don't do this to me. I know some of y'all are going to troll, but I refuse to believe that people think the Earth is flat. I refuse to believe that there are people that think that the Earth is flat. I refuse to believe this. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't be the one. Don't be the one. Don't be the one that right. I believe. I was just waiting for that one to pop up, bro. Nah, they trolling. They trolling. Nah, they just trolling with me, man. Nah, nobody believes. No, nobody believes the Earth is flat. Nobody believes that, man. Nobody believes that. Y'all are just trolling with me. Nobody believes that. What would make you think the Earth is flat? Based off of what? Why would the Earth be? Yo, what is this live turning into? Why would the Earth be flat? He said Kyrie does. Nah, but why would the Earth be flat? It's not. It's not a circle. The Earth is flat, just like just like water is wet. Oh shit! That nigga's crazy, man. Y'all niggas is crazy. What are we doing? Yo, who is this? We appreciate the super chat. We woke now. The reality is that the Lakers need to bench LeBron James. Luka led Dallas to the NBA Finals. If we did that with them being defensively challenged, he can do it with the Lakers. Well, unfortunately, appreciate the super chat. Unfortunately, we'll never get a chance to see that because JJ Redick refuses to bench his ass. So we're never going to see that. JJ's still talking about, man, you got to appreciate greatness, man. You gotta appreciate greatness, man. You really gotta appreciate greatness. Hold on, are we actually getting into a full-blown argument about the Earth being flat? Lord Jamal called me an idiot for telling him the moon phases prove the Earth is in an oblate sphere. Wait, hold on. The Earth is flat? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? So if you say the Earth is flat, let me get this straight. You're saying that at a certain point, there's a part where you can fall off the Earth? Do you believe that? Well, if it's flat, then it's a flat surface. So where do we fall off at? What part would that be? LeBron fell off. No, seriously, what part would that be? You just what? You just he said you just wrap back around. So hold on. Hold on. You're gonna get to the end of the earth, and then what? When you get to the end, he said you just wrap back around. Man, if y'all don't stop playing with me, man, I ain't got no energy for this, man. I don't have no energy for this. So wait, if the Earth is flat, then how do the satellites orbit how do they orbit the Earth? How does that work? You wrap to the other side. How do you wrap? Yo, y'all better stop playing with me. So wait. How exactly would you do that? Physically, how would you do that? You get to the end, and then how do you get to the other side? Hold up. So hold up. Let's say the Earth is my phone right here, right? Let's say it's flat. It's not around. It's not something like this. This is honey, but I'm not trying to be funny. So let's say this is the Earth. So we have two examples here, right? We have two examples right here. Most of us are saying the Earth looks something like this. Then you have some of us that are saying some of us that say the Earth looks like this. But so in this example here, because of gravity, you could literally go around, right? Because it's flat enough, right? Flat enough so you can make it around, right? Assuming it's round. Good. But here, the earth is flat, right? So if it's flat, we go across. Where does the earth end then? If it's flat, where does it end? Where does it end? And if it's flat, what side are we on? Are we on this side or this side? And what's on this side and what's on this side? So if the water is here, what's under here? Yo, y'all better, man, y'all better. He said the round is an optical illusion. That's a very good question. Where is the equator? Where's the North and South Pole then? That's a very good question. Where's the North? Unless you're saying that it's flat and it's thick. Am I getting this correct? So wait. If the earth is flat, describe for me the route from America to Tokyo, or a place where you would have to go on the other side. How does that work? How do you fly around the plane? So if the earth is flat, let me get this straight. All of the earth is here? Am I getting this right? All of the earth is here. So what's here? Man, y'all better stop playing with me, man. Y'all don't let Kyrie Irving do it to you, bro. Don't let him do it to you. Man, Minecraft got y'all heads messed up. Charles, if SGA wins MVP, so the moon is around. Wait, the moon is round, but the earth is flat. Y'all clowns. He said, so the moon is round, but the earth is flat. Y'all clowns think that the earth is flat. Need some serious help. Oh my god. I thought the moon was a square shape. Charles needs to make a flat earth debunk chat, bro. I can't even when Lord Jamar was saying that stuff, man, I was like, I don't even know how Godfrey is even aligned with this guy, man. If you're my friend and we're on a show and you start talking about the earth is flat, bro, we can never go on that show together again, man. You can go by yourself, but you're not going with me. Man, what are they teaching people in school? Bro, man, too raw, man. I don't know what to say. Some people in the comments are desperately trying to bring the conversation back to basketball. One guy said, is OKC going to be any good? Like, people are actually trying to bring it back to basketball, but this shit is too fascinating. Charles, the only thing you need to focus is LeBron being the Lakers' biggest problem, period, end of story. Somebody else said, needing some astronomy lessons. The earth is shaped like an old paper. Yo, what? I'm still trying to understand. Appreciate it. But seriously, how do y'all do it? How do y'all do it? So the earth is flat here. So wait. My only thing I want to know is, if the earth is flat, then you can measure the earth, right? For the people that say the earth is flat, let me see if y'all are still in the chat. If you think the earth is flat, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think the earth is flat. Let's see if we still got some people in here. If you think the earth is flat, put a 1 in the chat. Cool. Therefore, you can measure the earth, right? Because there must be a starting point and a finish point for you to take the measurement. My only question to you is, where does the earth end? Where? He said this short, yo. He said, I highly suspect. Yo, he said, I highly suspect that people who think the earth is flat have never been in an airplane. Too raw. Kyrie Irving has been on an airplane. Kyrie was on a plane and said to himself, all of this that I'm looking at, None of this shit is real. Kyrie looked out there for somebody that's traveled across the globe from the United States to Europe, flew that trip and thought he was on a flat surface the entire way. What? So let me get this straight. If the earth is flat, theoretically, you can stand at one point. Let's say you are hundreds of feet tall. You're telling me that from one point of the earth, you can see the end of the earth? This is madness. This is insanity. If the earth is flat, you can theoretically see from both ends, right? So you can see from damn near let's say Seattle to India in a line, right? You should be able to see it if it's flat. What? Oh, well, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay as well. Somebody's still trying to keep it about basketball. Charles, if SGA wins MVP and title and finals MVP, where would he rank all time? Also, for us Kawhi fans, I think SGA has a very similar mid-range game. I don't know, man. He'll still be behind a lot of guys, though. He will still be behind a lot of guys, but that would be very, very impressive if he does. I don't know where he would rank. I'd have to sit down and think about it. Appreciate the comment. He said the earth is flat. LeBron is still a top 10 player, and JJ Redick is the next Pat Riley. Plus clouds and small. So even Google says it's not a circle. Oh, Lord. Well, since you're quoting Google, let's go to Google. Let's go to Uncle Google. And let's see what Google has to say. All right, let's see what Google has to say. Is the earth flat? Round or flat? Cool. Well, according to Uncle Google, the earth is round, specifically an oblate sphere. Yeah, it has to be some type of sphere. Yes. I don't know what oblate is, but I know it's a sphere. Sphere, meaning it's a sphere like shape that is slightly flattened at the poles but bulges at the equator due to its rotation. This shape is confirmed by centuries of astronomical observations, satellite imagery from space, and physical evidence like the curvature of the horizon. Have we had a good night? Are we good? Are we good? He said, I love what this stream has become. Bro, I can't even leave, man. I'm glued to this shit now. I can't even leave. I can literally be here for the next half an hour talking and just watching people go back and forth about this right here. Are we good? Are we good now? Are we good? I think we're all good, right? I'll just put it like this. You're not going to fall off at any point if you keep walking. Now, you can fall off a cliff, but trust me, it doesn't keep falling forever. You're going to hit somewhere. To say the earth will be flat means if you fell off the side of the earth, you would fall into space. And I don't know how you would fall into space. I don't know how you're going to do that. So the earth isn't flat. And let's put that to rest. He said LeBron jump shot is flat. The earth is not flat, so we're done with that, right? The earth versus the flat. Charles, what are your conference finals matchup? I love how people still trying to bring it back to basketball. What are your conference final matchups in the East and the West? I think Denver's going to be in the Western Conference Finals, but I don't know who. I think Denver's going to be there. And don't be shocked if OKC gets knocked out. In the East, I'm going to say Boston. I mean, the playoffs are a tricky thing. Anything can happen, but Detroit could definitely be there, but Boston is going to be really good, man. And Jason Tatum should be the leading candidate right now for MVP, if not one of. Because no one thought that guy would be doing what he's doing. No one thought that. So I think Boston is going to be there. But I think the two teams that, just for my pick, I don't know who the others are going to be. I would pick Denver because Denver's really hard to beat. Like, they're really, really hard to beat. But then the West is tough. You never know, man. You never know. You get the right matchup. You never know. It's really tough to say. It's really, really tough to say. It's really, really tough to say. I don't know. I don't know. I would have to really, we would have to, for me to understand that, you got to look at the playoff. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion like we thought, oh, OKC is going to the finals the way the season started. I don't think that's going to be I don't think it's a foregone conclusion like that. I really don't think so. Jaylen Brown, yeah. That's what I said, right? I said Jaylen Brown. Anyway, guys, man, appreciate you guys for being a part of the live. Appreciate all the support. Shout out to all of the super chats and the people that left the comments. Y'all made it fun. And we definitely gonna catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good one, man. Appreciate the support. Catch y'all later. I said Jason Tatum. Oh, I meant both of them.